world's upside down in their mind right now. It's usually the other way around. And it's a great honor to work for a president who literally spends half his day, maybe more, trying to stop wars, end wars, prevent wars.
This is the European Union. This is the coalition of the willing. And we are strongly determined to keep helping Ukraine so that this terrible war comes to an end.
Secretary of State Marco Rubio praised President Donald Trump's commitment to global peace during a recent meeting, contrasting it with what he described as Europe's aggressive stance in ongoing conflicts. Rubio recounted a conversation with a cardinal the day before a papal mass, where the cardinal expressed surprise at the United States' push for peace under Trump's leadership, noting that some European nations appear more focused on escalating conflicts.
You know, it's very unusual for us. It's, you know, we have an American president that wants peace, and it's some of the Europeans that are constantly talking about doing war stuff.
Rubio described this as a reversal of traditional roles, where the U.S. has often been seen as the more militaristic power. Rubio's comments come amid growing criticism of the European Union's role in supplying weapons to conflict zones, particularly in Ukraine. Since the onset of the Russia-Ukraine conflict, EU nations, including Germany, France, and Poland, have provided billions in military aid, including tanks, missiles, and advanced weaponry.
One thing is certain. The proposal jointly shaped by the United States, Europe, Canada, Ukraine to cease fire, to suspend fighting, is a very serious proposal. If Russia rejects this proposal, then no one will have any doubts. No one will have the right to have the slightest doubts as to who is in favor of peace and who is in favor of war.
Critics argue this has prolonged the war, with arms shipments fueling a cycle of violence rather than fostering diplomatic solutions. In contrast, Rubio highlighted Trump's efforts, stating,
It's a great honor to work for a president who literally spends half his day, maybe more, trying to stop wars, end wars, prevent wars.
Data from the Stockholm International Peace Research Institute shows that European arms exports to Ukraine surged by 200% between 2022 and 2024, with no clear end to the conflict in sight. Rubio concluded by calling Trump's focus on de-escalation extraordinary and thanked him for his leadership. The comments have sparked mixed reactions, with some praising Trump's diplomacy-first approach and others accusing Rubio of oversimplifying Europe's complex role in global security. As tensions persist, the contrast between US and EU strategies remains a focal point in discussions about achieving lasting peace.
Good to be here again at the EPC. The European political community was one.